Durgasoft and welcome to Python sessions. Okay, now in this session, sir, I want to talk about what is the need of this Python. What is the need of this Python? Just the basic introduction I will provide. Next, what is the syllabus we are going to cover with the Python? What kind of opportunities by default will be there? Will be there like we are going to discuss, sir. Don't just the basic introduction what I have to tell. So do you know what is the Python? What is Python? Python, yes, can you please tell what is the Python? Yes, man, can you please tell what is Python? Don't tell snake. Yeah, I expected Saurav. Someone immediately Python means immediately telling. Okay, so just the snake. No, here just observe that it is a general purpose high level programming language. Remember that, sir. It is a general purpose high level programming language. High level programming language. So what it means? What it means, right? So you know, so there are some kind of languages are there with a very specific usage. You can't use somewhere else. But here Python is the general purpose. Everywhere you can use this programming language, right? Okay, no restrictions. For web applications you can use. For artificial intelligence, data science applications you can able to use. For standalone applications you can able to use. It is the general purpose. Next, high level programming language. It is the programmer understandable programming language. Remember that one, sir. It is the programmer understandable programmer language, programmer friendly language. You can able to understand, you can able to read, you can able to understand the code. Suppose if I'm specifying, suppose 010001 and so on, what it is doing? Can you spell out what it is doing? What it is doing, sir? Anyone, can you please tell? No, we don't know internally what is the meaning of this one. We don't know that. This code can able to understand by the mission only. If I can take for I or otherwise print welcome to Durgasoft, something like I'm taking, sir. If I can take like this, do you know? Can you please tell what I'm doing? Anyone can able to tell, man? Sir, we are printing welcome to Durgasoft message like. So this type of thing is nothing but programmer understandable. Okay, programmer understandable language, which is the programmer friendly language, which is nothing but your high level programming language. Your C language, C++, Java, Python, all these things are high level programming languages only. Remember that. Are you getting? So what is Python? It is a general purpose high level programming language. Just aware that, sir, it is some programming language. By using that, I can able to develop applications. It may be web application, it may be enterprise application, or it may be some data science application, standalone, any type of applications we can able to develop by using this Python. Okay, remember that. Next, and after that, sir, who introduced this Python? Sir, there are several questions which are coming. Sir, can you please compare with Java? Can you please, what is the difference between Java and Python? Slowly we are going to discuss. Don't be hurry. Okay. Sir, next, who introduced this Python? Anyone? Can you please tell who introduced? Who is the father of Python? Yes, man. Who is the father of Python? Are you getting? Sir, Guido van Rossum. Are you getting that? Guido van Rossum. He is the father of Python. Remember this one, sir. Who introduced Python is nothing but this is the person. Guido van Rossum. Okay, remember, sir, when this Python came in the picture, of course, I will discuss. But before that, just let me show, sir, who is this one? Yo, who is this? Who is this one, man? Array, no response. Who is this? Okay, I hope everyone can aware. Even small kid also can able to tell. Even small kid also can able to tell, man, who is this? Here, who is this one, sir? Okay, okay. This person is nothing but our Guido van Rossum. Are you getting? A big thanks to this person, man. Such a type of beautiful programming language. So the life got simplified like anything. Worldwide programmers like such a type of beautiful language this person introduced, which is nothing but Python. Of course, this person itself is Guido van Rossum. Okay, so now I have one small doubt, sir. So this Python, when it came, is it new language or is it old language? Can you please tell? Java and Python. Among these two, which is new, which is old? Java and Python. Which is old and which is new? Can you please respond? Yes, yes, good. Because I want to listen from you people. Java and Python. Which is the old language? Which is the new language? Remember that Java is old language, sir. Because in our colleges also we learned. Okay, Java is the old language, right? Because we covered already in the colleges also. Okay, like, but Python now some big boom. Everyone talk about Python, sir. Everyone talk about Python now these days. That's why Python itself is new language. Java itself is old language. Are you able to understand? Are you able to understand? So Python is the very new language, right? Java is the very old language. No, sir. Python is old language than Java. Remember this one. Java came in 1995. 1995. But our Python came in 1991 only. Remember that, sir? Python came in 1991 only, which is Java. Java is a new language when compared with Python. Old programming language, believable language is the Python. Don't worry about that, sir. It is just recently came language. No, sir. It is the old language only. Sir, this Python introduced by Guido van Rossum in 1989 while working at the National Research Institute at the Netherlands. Remember this one, sir. At the Netherlands, while working at the NRI in Netherlands, okay, he introduced this one. But anyway, he made this programming language. Available to the public. In 1991. Remember this one, sir. He available to the public in the 1991. That's why 1991. Okay, is by default considered yes official. Okay, in which year it came is nothing but 1991. Official date of birth for the Python February 20th, 1991, sir. Remember this one. When the Python came in the picture, February 20th, 1991 itself is official date of birth for the Python. Are you in a position to understand, right? When this came in the picture. Next, some people may ask, sir, why Python was not that much popular when compared with Java, even it came earlier? Yes, slowly you can able to understand the reasons. Okay, up to this, any doubt? Yes, I covered only 2 points, right? Sir, it is the general purpose, high-level programming language. Next, who introduced this Python is Guido van Rossum in 1991. Official data for Python is February 20th, 1991. Not required to keep much explanation about that. Any doubt? Any doubt up to these 2 words? Okay. Now take a bit very special care about next point, sir. Do you know C language is there? We learn C. Next Java is there. Python is there, sir. Legend this one. Among these three, which is first programming language you want to learn? Sir, I want to learn programming language. Sir, first programming language I want to learn. Which one is highly recommended? Can you please guide? Sir, I don't know anything about programming, sir. I want to learn programming. Which one is highly recommended to start our career? You mean C or Java or Python? Respond, man. Ayo, C or Java or Python? Okay. highly recommended start your programming with the C language, because C is mother tongue for any programming language. Like some people are going to feel those days already gone. Those days already gone. Okay, highly the first programming language compulsory. If you want to learn, compulsory your hand should go for Python. See, very big complex programming language, very big complex programming language, right? So you never recommended to start your programming, we are learning programming with the C language. Okay, like never recommended to go for Java. Also highly recommended we should go for Python. Sir, immediately ask, sir, you are Python faculty, that's why you are telling like this, we know. We are Python faculty, you are, that's why you are telling. No man, no, I know Java, but I don't know much about C language. I know Java. Do you know, right? My YouTube videos, most of the people already saw, right? Okay, I'm very perfect in Java, man. Now I'm handling Python. But anyway, even parallelly, I'm taking Java classes also. In Java classes also, I'm taking, yes, Python is the best programming language if you want to start your learning. You know, right? Most of foreign universities, most of universities in India also, in your first semester, C language already replaced with Python. Already replaced with the Python man. Okay, so because the reason here, Python, easiest programming language. Are you getting that? Easiest programming language. Best example, sir. Suppose if you consider Java is a LKG standard. Assume that, sir. If Java is the LKG standard, C is a nursery standard. Assume the nursery standard. Then automatically Python is Python is. Can you please guide, man? Huh? Can you please guide? Java is the LKG standard. C language is the nursery, then automatically Python is, remember that, just we are not required to do anything, sir, just a play school standard. Are you getting that? In the play school, we are not required to do any activity, just going and playing the games and then coming. Such a type of beautiful light-weighted programming language is nothing but Python, sir. Do you know, sir, if you want to write a program, sir, in Java, majority of the people already aware Java, C# and then C language and so on. In Java or any other language, assume that 100 lines of the code is required. Assume that 100 lines of the code is required. But the same activity in Python we can able to do just by using 10 to 20 lines of the code only. Regarding 10 to 20 lines of the code, very concise code we require to write. Very concise code we require to write. Very small code we require to write. We are not required to solve same 100 lines of Java activity. I can able to do with just only 10 lines or 20 lines only. 10 to 20 lines only. So when compared with the other programming languages, the complexity of Python is very, 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 very low, man. Regarding, make sure it's a very, very small, any person can able to understand. That's why if you want to learn your programming, highly recommended, sir, compulsory you require to start with Python. After completing Python, if you really require other languages, then you can go through that. Python is a highly recommended, the first programming language. The first programming language, you people should be aware, Python itself is highly recommended programming language, right? Sir, that's all. I hope everyone can able to understand. Sir, now you may ask, sir, why, sir? Why you are telling like that? Can you please give an example? Some people may ask. Just a simple point I want to tell, sir. In any programming language, please observe carefully my words, especially the people who are new to the programming, who are new to the Python. Sir, I want to print hello world. Sir, just to print hello world, I want to print, sir. Do you know, if you want to print a hello world, can you please tell which is the code I require to write in Java? Please guide what code I require to write. Please respond. What is the code I have to require to write? Yes, man. Hello world I want to print. Sir, in Java, this is the code we require to write. First, we have to take a class hello world. Okay, any class name you can use, no problem at all. Hello world. Next, public static void main. string array args. Next system.out.println, system.out.println, sir, hello world, like this I have to write, sir. Now take a bit very special care. After writing this code, what we have to do? We have to save this code. We have to save this code with the .java extension. Let me save this code with the .java extension, or otherwise test. I'm using test, sir. Very simple. Now I require to save this code. Just 1 minute, please. Let me go to my current working directory, d:/Durga classes. Just I'm taking d:/Durga classes. In that I'm saving test.java. Assume that, sir. Just I'm taking test.java. After that, let me go to that location, sir. Okay, let me go to that location. First thing, what I have to take? Java C. Can you please guide what I have to take? What I have to take? First I have to compile. How you can able to compile? You know, sir. Java C test.java. The people who don't know Java also just aware. First we require to compile. After compilation, we have to run. How you can able to run, sir? Java test. Java C test.java, and then I have to take Java test. Java C test.java. Happily the code compiles fine. Next Java test. First compilation and then interpretation, I mean execution, like this. Hello world by default we are going to get. Sir, by using Java, if you want to print a hello world, first what you have to take? First what you require to take? You have to write a class test. And then what you have to take? You have to write a main method, public static void main string array args, and then curly brace open, and then system.out.println hello world, like this we have to do that, curly brace open and close, and after that save this file, and after saving this file, sir, compile and then run. This much activity you have to do. I hope everyone who learned Java in your first hello world program class, you did already the same thing only. Any doubt? Any doubt? But the same concept I want to do with the C language. Regarding same thing I want to do with the C language, right? Sir, can you please tell what is the code I have to take with the C language? Okay, can you please guide, sir? Include stdio.h. Oh, at our childhood days are, yeah, or you are going to get it same. Okay, next void main I have to take. Void main I have to take. After that, print of hello world we have to take. Regarding print of hello world we require to take. Regarding, sir, after this hello world we require to take. Sir, next and after, like this, and then we have to execute and so on, right? So you know, in Java this activity we have to do. In C, this is the code we require to write. But the same thing if I can ask Python. The same thing if I can ask Python, let me open, sir, just Python. If I want take only one, print of hello world, that's all. Print of hello world. Just save this code, tester.py. Save this code, tester.py, like this. Open the command prompt. You are not required to compile, directly py tester.py. Can you please run py test.py? That's all. Hello world is going to print. Regarding hello world by default is going to print, sir. Okay. Now the point here, take a bit very special care, sir. If a student is coming first time to learn first programming language, okay, he attended first Java demo. Then Java faculty is telling, "Arey, to print hello world, first you have to take like this. Immediately, the new student is going to ask, sir, what is this word, sir, class? What is the meaning of that? Sir, you are writing something like public static void main. What it means, sir? What it means? Regarding that, what it means? Next time after that, sir, you are using system. What is the meaning of that? Sir, you are using the word compile. What it means? Run. What it means? Sir, in the first Java class, if I can show this demo program, I'm sure, sir, that person never come to Java again. Regarding that person never come to Java again. That's why in Ameerpet especially, to execute hello world program, Ameerpet faculties are going to take minimum 20 days to 1 month time for to execute first hello world program in Java, sir. Okay, remember that. So the person came for the Java demo, completed. Next, after that, the same person came for Python demo. Then Durga sir is going to tell, array in Python, no main all these nonsense. Just what you want, print of hello world. That's all. Open and the print, automatically it's going to execute, sir. Even this command prompt story also by default not required. If you want just there is here observe that there is once you install Python, automatically idle by default is going to come. Python idle by default is going to come directly. Hurry, what you want? Print hello world. Print hello world like this. You can able to print, sir. Yes, directly hello world is going to get. Sir, I want to 10 plus 20. I want 10 plus 20. 30 you are going to get. Sir, 10 is less than 20 or not. True by default you are going to get. Yes, that's all. So that much easy is Python when compared with other programming languages. Remember that. That's why most of foreign universities, even in India also, the first programming language C already replaced with this Python concept. Remember, so Python is a very easy programming language, right? So by seeing this type of ideals and so on in Java 9, the people they introduced this type of concept, same kind of concept as J shell in Java 9. But anyway, it came very recently in Java, but in Python day 1 onwards only this type of ideals by default available. Okay, believe me, sir, believe me. If you are seeing the Python code, you never going to feel that. Okay, this is the Python. I mean, this is the Python. This is the programming code. Definitely, you people are going to feel it is just like English, just like reading English, right? Reading English, that much easy concept, man. Are you able to understand? Everyone can able to see, sir, which one is the first programming language if you want. Suppose already you learned something, but anyway, at least your juniors or otherwise your kids, okay, or your friend. So highly recommended first programming language. Highly recommended we should go for Python itself, not other languages, because I know already other languages also. Remember that, sir. Okay. Now, so the next point, of course, slowly we are going to discuss, right? Suppose, assume that, sir, I want to write a for loop. Just observe that a bit very carefully, sir. I want to write a for loop 10 times. Hello world, I want to print. What is the Java code I have to write? Please guide, sir. What is the Java code I have to write? Please guide. For loop 10 times system.out.println, I want to take for int I is equal to 0. I is less than 10. I plus plus. Okay, after that I have to take system dot out dot println. Okay, println, sir, hello, like this I'm writing. Have a look once. Sir, this one, it is by default treated as any person. If I can show, definitely that person is going to fail. It is the computer understandable code, because semicolons are there, something is there, like do you know it is semicolon and so on, several things are there. It is a computer understandable code, like definitely the persons are going to fail, because parenthesis is cinema, curly braces is cinema, like this we have. Are you getting that? There are several things are there. But if I can go for Python, for here, just observe that same code. Let me write in the Python for I in range of 10, sir. For I in range of 10. Can you please print of hello? That's all. Are you getting? Sir, for I in range of 10 is nothing but 10 times. Sir. Can you please print of hello? Observe the difference, right? Observe the difference. Seems to be very simple. I'm not using such semicolons, curly braces, big syntactical programming syntax structures, right? Remember that, okay? So now have a look once. If you want, we can able to execute. Okay, happily it is going to print 10 times hello, like these kind of things. Are you getting? Just clear for all of that? So which is the very easy programming language, man. Remember, it is Python when compared with any other. There are multiple doubts students are asking. All those things I will discuss. Don't worry much about that. Just observe my intention. Okay, just observe the points. Next and after that, suppose assume that, sir. Assume that if here 10 greater than 20, x value is 30. Otherwise x value is 40, something like I want to take, sir. Just observe that Do you know in Java conditional operator is there? X is equal to 10 greater than 20. Okay, question mark 30 colon 40 like this. Correct or not? Anyone aware this syntax? Please respond. Yes, anyone aware? Anyone aware this one? This is nothing but what? Ternary operator. If I can show this code, then automatically, you know, the people are going to feel, Arey, you know ternary operator, that's why no problem. But a new person is coming, Arey, what is the parenthesis? Next and after that question mark symbol, and after that colon symbol, and at last a semicolon symbol. Sir, question mark is not there. Compiler will give left and right. Colon is not there. Compiler will give left and right. Question mark, semicolon is not there. Compiler will raise error. Okay, but the same line I'm going to take, sir, x is equal to in Python. How you can able to write, sir? Observe, x is equal to, sir, 30 if 10 greater than 20, 30 if 10 greater than 20, else sir 40, that's all. Parentheses are not required, semicolon is not required, question mark is not required, colon is not required, that's all. If you want, you can print off x. Sir, if 10 greater than 20, this is the value, sir. Else, this is the value. 10 greater than 20 is not, that's why 40 by default you are going to get. Perfectly executable code only. If you want, have a look once. I'm not doing any mistake. If you want, observe that. Perfectly it is executable code only, right? Yes, observe that carefully. 40 is the output by default you are going to get. Whenever you are seeing Python code, you never going to feel that this is the programming language code. Just you are going to feel reading English statement. Sir, if you can show this code to any layman, he can able to understand, man. Sir, x is equal to 30, man. If 10 greater than 20, else 40. Anyone can able to understand very easily. Remember, sir, it never seems to be programming language code. It is just like our what we can use a normal general speaking language, just like English statements. Definitely, you people are going to feel. Yes, are you in a position to understand? Clear, right? So it's a very easy terminology, man. Okay, that's why highly recommended. Okay, if you want to start your programming, Python is the best choice, man. Don't go for that bleedy C language or Java because they are very complex. I'm sure, sir. If you want to start your career, remember programming career, sir. I don't know anything about Python, sir. To learn Python, which thing is required? Nothing is required. Just one person is enough. Okay, you are like human being, that's all. That thing is more enough, man. So 10th class student also, like, you can able to do that. Have you observed, right? Are you in a position to understand? Okay, so that much easy programming language itself is nothing but Python. Remember that if you want to start your program. Some people are asking, sir, why? Okay, I'm not having any programming background. Can I able to learn Python or not? Yes, why not? Like this, you people should be aware. Next, there are sometimes the people may ask the question. Sir, what strongness is there in Java when compared with the Python? Okay, remember that somewhere definitely every person having strength, every person having the weakness. Kiran, just observe my words very carefully. Kiran Shah. Sir, somewhere definitely there are. If you go for enterprise applications, I want to build one banking application. Then automatically Python is not suitable. Enterprise application, Python not the best choice. Remember that. But happily you can go for Java. For web application area, yes, Python is the best choice. There are several web application frameworks are there. Okay, Python is the best choice in that. Desktop applications, Python is the best choice. Scripting, automation scripts you want to write, Python is the best choice. Remember that. Enterprise application area, Java is the best. Don't worry about that. Java is the best. Next, moreover, whenever Python 3 came in the picture, there are two versions of Python is there. Python 3 came in the picture, more simplified, more power added. That's why, so these days Python is very popular when compared with the olden days. Kiran, are you able to understand? Yes, Kiran, I hope you can. Yeah, there are some areas, definitely, man. There are some areas, enterprise application level, Python is not good. But there are several other areas where you can able to go for Python. Okay, best example, if you are going for Python, sir, just have a look once. If you can, the people who want some comparison, just a matter of 1 minute, have a look once. If you are going for Java, yes, after learning Java, you can develop web applications. You can develop web applications. You can develop enterprise applications. Next, even you can go for testing side. Best example Selenium is there. Testing side, best example web application like that. But if you go for Python, do you know Python is the best suitable as the scripting language? What it means I will discuss. Don't worry about that. Scripting language. But scripting language, sorry sir, this is Java is always only one word. Java is always going to use only one word. I'm object-oriented programming language. But Python is everything, man. Scripting language, procedure language, object-oriented language. Everything by default will be there in the Python. Observe carefully, sir. Okay. So Python itself is nothing but everything, but Java is nothing but object-oriented only. Next, sir, you can use automation scripts. If you want to write some scripts, cron jobs if you want, happily you can able to do with Python. Next and after that, if you want the web application area, happily you can do that. Next, sir, if you want testing, these days, Python with Selenium. Selenium is the best choice. Regarding that, Python with the Selenium, these days very hot cake in the market, sir. Next, sir, I want to go for data science. Sir. No one is going to use Java, man. I want to go for data science. Then automatically, sorry. Next, I want to go for machine learning. Sorry, Java is not best choice. Sir, I want to go for analytics side. Then automatically Java generally, okay, artificial intelligence side, robotics side, okay, these kind of things is nothing but, sir, this one is the best. Remember this one. Are you able to understand, right? Sir, make sure you people should be aware. There are some areas where Python is the best, but there are some areas where Java is the best, especially the strongest area, enterprise application. For mobile application, one student asked, sir, mobile applications, can I use Python? Mobile applications, can I use Java? Some people ask, remember that whenever the situation comes to mobile area, Java is the very silent. Java had J2ME module. Sorry, the people are not using. The most commonly used technology is Android and iOS. Remember that, Android and iOS. For mobile application area, this Python is also very silent. Sorry, I can't do anything like this. Are you getting right? Yes, embedded systems, Python is the best. Python option is there, man. Kiran, I mean Gaurav. Regarding VLSI, embedded side also, happily we can able to use that. Okay, that's all. But anyway, most commonly used in that area, C language. Remember that. Embedded area, VLSI, most of the times you are going to run with the C the best. Yes, Android OS internally can be used with API. Yes. Yeah. Now, just anyway, I'm telling, so easiness I want to show. My intention is not to blame other languages. Okay, my intention is easily, without having any programming language, you can able to learn Python. That's about my intention. Don't take in negative way, sir. Okay, so Java is also best, Python is also best, C language is also best, but to learn Python nothing is required. Up to that I can able to tell. Now the word is, sir, the name Python, why the word Python came? Anyone, can you please guide why the word Python came? Python, why the word Python? Please, at last your doubts I can able to clarify. Don't worry, first concentrate on concept. Why the word Python? Yes, ma'am. Some randomly no. English word, that's why. Yes, yeah. Toy name. Oi. Gaurav Reddy, you are coming from Hadoop background, it seems. Gaurav Reddy, Hadoop, why the word Hadoop, Hadoop, big elephant symbol with yellow cap, that is the toy. It's a big snake, Greek name. What is the Python? Python father influenced. Yes, good, excellent, Gaurav. Excellent. Yes. The thing here is there is one comedy shows are there in our channels. In Hindi, most popular comedy show. What is that? Coffee with Karan or something like. There is one comedy show is there, right? Kapil Sharma comedy show. Correct, Kapil Sharma. Even in Telugu also we have. You know, comedy shows are there. Jabardasti and extra Jabardast. Like in Telugu also there are some. Like there are some comedy shows are there. Then in the olden days also, right? One comedy show. Okay, the complete Monty, okay, Python's circus. Are you getting the complete Monty Python's circus? Okay, like this is the comedy show which was broadcasted in BBC channel. Are you getting, which was broadcasted in BBC from 1969 to 1974. So Guido maybe influenced sir this comedy show. Remember this one? Maybe yes sir. At that time this is a very popular sir. So maybe addicted. So just from this word, yes, Guido selected the word Python. Don't feel Python is nothing but something like snake name. That's why Python came. Snake, big snake. That's why Python came. No. It is just from one comedy show, okay, the complete Monty Python circus in the BBC channel, which was broadcasted in 1969 to 1974. Okay, from that, because of that influence, you choose the word, okay, the Python, right? Remember that. Okay, now have a look once. Yes, if you observe that, one minute. Yes. Do you know something like Monty Python's Flying Circus? Okay, like this is just something like comedy shows. If you can able to see, you can see there. Observe that, sir. Okay. Now the next thing. There is no symbol for Python, but anyway, just to reflect the people are going to use snakes, but there is no symbol. Something like. Have you observed, right? Just the people, just something like snakes, just snake symbols like, but that is, but the actual word, the internal intention is like that. Okay. Now, what next point I have to tell? One small, very important point, sir. Make sure, very important point. Sir, you know, C language. Observe that. C language is the object oriented or procedural programming language. I mean functional or object oriented. Please respond. C language is the functional programming language or procedural programming. I mean functional or object oriented. It's the functional. If you can approach C language, oh, do you know object class and so on, objects and so on? Sorry, I don't know that. Simple, this person is going to tell. Next, if you ask Java person, oh, do you know functional or object oriented? I don't know about functional programming. I know only one thing, objects. Everything should be class and object only. Like this, it's going to tell sir. Now, if I can ask the same question to the Python, hey Python, are you functional programming language, or are you object oriented programming language, or are you scripting language, or are you modular programming language? Like if you can ask, then the Python is going to tell, hey, I am everything. Are you getting? I am everything. Functional programming, I mean procedural like C language. I'm object oriented like Java language. I am modular programming language. Are you getting that? Modular programming language, like everything, man, everything like this side. Okay, he's going to tell all features by default will be considered while developing the Python. That's why without having any functions, remember that, without having any functions, just a few lines of the code you can able to write. Sir, I'm writing print of hello. print of hello. Next and after that, sir, this is print of hello, like this. So I'm not writing any function and so on. I'm not writing any function. A sequence of lines. A sequence of lines by default we are using. Are you getting? So just like a scripting language I'm using. Just like a scripting language. First line, second line, third line, fourth line, fifth line, and so on. Just normal. You are just doing line by line and so on. Is nothing but just like a scripting language I'm using, sir. So now I'm writing a program. F1. I'm writing a function. F1. Sir, hello. This is from F1 function. This is from F1 function. I'm writing a function. Now let me call that function multiple times. This is the functional programming. Are you getting that? This one itself is a functional programming. Hello, this is from F1 function. Hello, this is from F1 function. Like this, right? This is like it's going to tell. Next, so my Python is functional. The Python is scripting language. Similarly, I'm writing a class test. Observe that I'm writing a class test. F1 I'm taking. Sir, print of this is from test class M1 method. This is from test class M1 method. Like this, right? Now T is equal to test I'm taking. T dot M1. T is equal to test I'm taking. T dot M1. Now I'm creating an object. I'm calling by using that object. I'm calling M1 method. Observe that. Happily it's going to come. I hope everyone can able to see. Sir, Python is a scripting language. Python is functional programming language. Python is object-oriented programming language also. Okay, Python is everything, man. Python is everything. Okay, like this, right? Okay. What is scripting? Scripting language means Ravinder, just a sequence of lines. That's all. No functions, no classes, and so on. Just 4 or 5 lines. Some sequence of lines, line by line, it's going to execute. No functions concept, these kind of things. Just like a group of statements, like you can consider. Okay, if I'm writing a function, that function we are going to call multiple times. Something like that thing is itself is procedural, functional programming, like this. Okay, now take. Yeah, it's a modular programming also, but anyway, I'm not sure. I didn't come across about that. There are some languages like modular language, like modular programming language. There are some features maybe these days we are not going to discuss. Ignore, no problem. So that's all. Now, so if I can ask Python, Guido developed Python language by taking almost all programming features from different languages, like sir. Functional programming features are borrowed from C language. Okay, functional programming features are borrowed from C language. Object oriented programming language features from C++. Are getting? Don't feel from Java not yet came at that time. Next and after that, scripting language features. Scripting language features, okay, from okay, Perl and shell script. Are you getting? Perl and shell script. Scripting language features from Perl and shell script. Next, modular programming language features. Modular programming language features, right? Modular programming. But what these features not required to worry? So just features from modular 3. Okay, like that. So that's why, sir, Python is everything, man. Are you getting that? Python is everything. You people should be aware. It's a functional programming. It is the object-oriented programming language. It is the scripting language. It's the modular programming language also. Okay, but it enjoys all the features, right? Because of this, Python is the best suitable for data science area. Python is the best suitable for artificial intelligence, robotics. These kind of areas also happily we can use. But Java is not at least nearby also in these application areas. Remember, but there are some areas where Java is strong. That is secondary. Here, just observe why these days very popular Python, especially in your Hadoop also. The people who are coming from Hadoop background, these days most commonly used the language with respect to the Hadoop systems, Hadoop ecosystem is the Python only these days. Data science, only 2 languages, either Python either Python or R language. Are you getting? Either Python or R language. Python dominating. Are you getting? Like so make sure, sir, it's a very easy. Definitely life by default will be there for this language. Yes, adding this language in your what we call in your profile. Definitely it is going to be worthy only these days, I'm sure. Okay, that's all. This is just from my side. Okay, now can you please ask whatever the questions you have so that I will clarify, and then happily in the next we are going to discuss that. Point, I mean one more point I missed. What is the syllabus for our syllabus, right? Okay, remember that just we divided because of durations and so on, core Python and advanced Python, core Python and advanced Python, and then frameworks anyway, Django, machine learning, all those things are there, sir. Sir, in the core Python, which topics we are going to discuss? Just have a look once about our syllabus. Which topics we are going to discuss at the part of core Python? Language fundamentals, next operators concept, input and output statements, we are going to discuss input and output statements. Okay, next after input and output statements, flow control, next string concept, next list concept, set concept, tuple concept, set concept, tuple concept, dict means dictionary, next functions. Okay, next functions, next modules, packages. Okay, that's all. These are the things what we are going to discuss related to core Python. Okay, that's all. Next, yeah, the part of advanced Python we are going to discuss. Actually, it is a continuation only. No problem at all. It should be continuation of this course only. Yes, in the advanced Python, we are going to discuss about oops concept, exception handling, and then multi-threading, multi-threading. Next, after completing multi-threading, regular expressions, concept. Next, web scraping. Okay, web scraping, like web scraping. Next, Python database connectivity, PDBC, Python database connectivity, just like our JDBC, PDBC, decorators, and then generators. Okay, next logging module, logging, just like our log4j. Next, and after that assertions concept, whatever there in Java, it is already there. Assertions concept, like these kind of things we are going to discuss. Yes, file IO, correct, file IO concept. Okay, like these things by default will be there. Okay, yeah, the part of advanced Java. Some more on fly, I may add some more things. Don't worry about that. Okay, that's all. Next, security, I don't think, no. Next, frameworks, enum is not there, man. Enum is not there. Okay, frameworks, next, that is the next, the separate topic we are going to discuss. Separate topic, Django, we are going to discuss. That is a different course. Yeah, the part of this core Python, these are the things what we are going to discuss. After completing core Python, in the same slot, advanced Python is going to start. Next, after that, Django. Next, if possible, just we are going to talk about machine learning, data science. Maybe I may add in the future. That's it. Any other things? Any other doubts? Yes, you can join only for advanced Python also.